on? So, Twitter Spaces. Twitter Spaces. Okay. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel. Battle Rap is life. Battle Rap is life. I'm about to check out these Twitter Spaces, man. I heard media blogger topic came up again. Of course, I'm on it. See how accurate they are when they're talking about us. I did see Better Rap Talk. A couple of people talk about it. So I had to come check it out, man. I'm about to listen to it with y'all. Y'all like the video. Subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Better Rap is life. Let's get it. Let's see. Let's see what they talk about. Let's see if I find it. Salute. Atlanta in the building. Y'all like the video, Like up.
Right, cool, let's do it. I mean, and then, a week before we can say who, I mean, we can pull up in the spaces and talk about the battles after they happen, or, or right before it happened.
Oh, that's fine.
I ain't about to do that shit every day.
Appreciate the likes.
That's fine.
What made you come to that decision?
It's just so much is like, I look up just so much is like the false accuracy of the blogs, type shit. And I don't look at blogs, I don't watch them, type shit. But I just read the title because the title gives you the gist of what they want you to believe. It might not be what it says, but the title is what they want you to believe. So just reading the titles and stuff, I'm just like, oh, so you could just be in the spaces and a random person, like anybody, like not saying Tony Jr. anybody, but let's just say Tony Jr. like, yo, I heard that Surf got his money from Vince McMahon for real. That's why he got the belts. And then somebody would go and make a blog and say Sue Surf is funded by wrestling. That's not his money. You know what I mean? Like niggas is weird. Like so it's just so much like and then the bloggers is so bored. Like they literally don't have nothing to talk about or nothing to do. You know what I mean? So it's just somebody would go and make a blog and say Sue Surf Vince McMahon for real. That's like
Trying to understand his example, y'all. Hold up.
Yo, I heard that Surf got his money from Vince McMahon for real. That's why he got the belts. And then somebody would go and make a blog and say Sue Surf is funded by wrestling. That's not his money. You know what I mean? Like niggas is weird. Like so it's just so much like.
So pretty much a blogger or media can hear something that's in the Twitter Spaces and take it and run with it without having all the facts. That's what he's saying. So if you do that, that's not blogging or that's not media. So you got to be 100% accurate about everything you blog about or put out there. Since when?
No.
Since when? What up? Walking in the building. What's going on? We live, man. What's going on? How you feeling?
Already, Chief.
I mean, in a perfect world, sure, you want everybody to be accurate, but that's not life. So I'm confused about that statement. Carry on. Let me see, I don't know why I keep pausing me like this. Oh, wait. Wait a second, y'all. Let me see where we at. Yeah, man, Milwaukee, we talking about this blogger. I think Surf is talking about bloggers and what media should do. So every now and then in this community, this topic is brought up. So I'm gonna speak my piece. If I can get them up to play, I know what's going on.
What topic exactly is you referring to, Jeeves?
Anytime I hear people talk about bloggers or media or what we're supposed to be doing, that topic on what bloggers and media are supposed to be blogging on or how we supposed to do it. I hear
It's a blogger talking about this, or are you talking about Sue Surf?
battle rappers talk about it the most. So this is Sue Surf. Sound like he's
They
talking
don't
about.
never listen when we be telling them what they need to be doing. Why the fuck we be listening to them?
Right. Right. I don't really know exactly what he's gonna say, but I can kind of tell where this is going.
Give you the gist of what they want you to believe. It might not be what it says, but the title is what they want you to believe. So just reading the titles and stuff, I'm just like, oh, so you could just be in the spaces and a random person, like anybody, like not saying Tony Jr. anybody, but let's just say Tony Jr. Like, yo, I heard that Surf got his money from Vince McMahon for real. That's why he got the belts. And then somebody would go and make a blog and say Sue Surf is funded by wrestling. That's not his money. You know what I mean? Like niggas is weird. Like so it's just so much like like and then the bloggers is so bored. Like they literally don't have nothing to talk about or nothing to do. You know what I mean? So it's just like
they just going off anything, say anything.
Yeah, off anything. Yeah, because it's really nothing. It's nothing to do, and I understand that because my business is
pushing blogs.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So like, you got actual battles that's getting booked and battles that happen. Look up your favorite bloggers. We know Hollow versus DNA about to happen. We know Charlie Clips versus Lou Castro about to happen. Ain't no bloggers making blogs breaking none of these battles down pound for pound. Who gonna win? Why they gonna win? This event coming up. None of the bloggers battle rap about battle shit no more.
That's a fact.
I'm not talking about when.
How's that a fact? Who is that?
I'm not talking about when they catch a nigga and they got.
I know. I hate people just. You be in the spaces, you hear the battle rappers talk, then a fan. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Like, bro, don't just say that's a fact unless you know. Like, what are you talking about?
They hugging in the spaces. They don't want to tell you niggas they wrong about nothing.
Like, what are you talking about? Of course, we're talking about that. The problem is when we talk about the positive, because they talk about the battles, the bloggers that I'll be watching, and I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to more bloggers than them. So they talk about that. It's just they don't get much views talking about that. That's not really what the fans want to hear. So the negative stuff and the drama is what the fans.
Go into that bag though about how if niggas talk shit about Super Surf or somebody else, you know what I'm saying, they gonna get X amount of views. If they talk about the upcoming DNA and Hollow battle,
An interview,
nobody finna watch that.
Yeah, right. If you're gonna say it, well, maybe he don't know that because he's not a blogger.
Well, he's saying that like he know that basically the drama sells, and that's why the bloggers go for the drama. So to me, he really on both sides of the fence. On one end, you saying we don't do this, and on the other end, you saying why we don't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not even doing this, but this is why. Like, you're giving niggas an out just by saying, would nobody click on this shit anyway?
So what are you complaining
You
about?
telling motherfuckers, it sounds like to me, like you telling motherfuckers to, you know what I'm saying, not to do this shit, because anybody that act like there aren't media outlets out here giving mad love to new battle rappers, specifically the Reagans, but even outside of the Reagans, you know what I'm saying, it's just a lie, bro. It's a lie. The content is out here. It's just not getting the clicks.
Right. And the craziest part about it is they always focus in on the negative stuff or the bloggers that do the negative things. They don't ever shout out the bloggers that doing the stuff that they said they want to be seen. Like, why don't people talk about the Hollow? And so why don't you go search for that and see the bloggers who do that? They're going to be low bloggers, not much numbers, and then support them. But no, you want to stick to the pipe, whatever ones y'all got the gripe with. Piper Boy, I'm pretty sure they talking about those bloggers. Piper Boy and those type of bloggers. They don't really care.
Boy, Cats, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they care about the drama or whatever the fans want them to talk about, for the most part. And even them, it's not like they don't talk about battles. They do. It just got less views talking about it, and y'all don't even click those anyway. So I be so
I
confused of
mean,
what they want.
to me, it'd be a lot of there wouldn't even be promo for these battles without bloggers, G. Like the way the game is in 2022, they not doing promo and shit. Like you might see a face off or something a couple days before an event, but you're not seeing real promo. Like, don't get me wrong, I really like all these songs and shit that the battle rappers been coming out with lately. But for the most part, like when it comes to actual battles, whether it's a battle we don't want to see or do want to see, all of the real promo gets done through most of the bloggers. Am I wrong?
That's why, from my point of view, yes. That's why I'm trying to figure out how they don't see that, or do they see it? And then if they do see it, then why y'all putting light on the negative things? Like, are y'all bamboozling me? I'm confused. If you don't like that, what are you talking about that for? And why don't you talk and uplift the ones that do what you like? That's the common sense thing to do. But I don't know.
Serve got that syndrome, G.
I
He
don't know.
got that talking the talk syndrome. That's why he be all over the place with shit. You know what I'm saying? And not really making any sense of it. Because just you doing the same thing you claiming that the other bloggers are doing. You're doing the exact same thing.
Exactly.
You got the platform now. You've been had platforms. You've been had your own Instagram. You've been had the show on Caffeine for X amount of whatever. You know what I'm saying? And he brings up in his blog, he's like, well, maybe I should do like a top 5 battles to watch this month or something like that. But you just now talking about doing that.
Right.
You've been had all these platforms. You haven't put on this is a battle rapper. Y'all need to be checking out. You haven't done none of that. But every time there's some drama, you got something to say about it.
Right. And
So you're doing the same thing you claiming the bloggers doing. You just want to say some shit, man. I ain't fucking with Surf, man. Surf just like to hear himself talk.
and then he's too sharp, so he can't say that I'm not media. I'm not a blogger. You kind of are. You kind of are. You're a commentator
He can't claim
guy.
he can't claim he not a media member. He can say, "Oh, I don't do blogs. I do this," but you're definitely a blogger and a media member ever since you accepted that deal with Caffeine. Like you literally got a show.
I know, right?
And since you've been running the spaces shit, you know what I'm saying? You know that all of that media is recorded and uploaded. You a member of the media, you know this.
That's true. That's true. Contradiction. He's a blogger. He's the media. So why don't you talk about that? Why don't you go in there and see how many views you get by breaking down battles? Right. There's a reason why people don't do that, because nobody really cares about that. I've been doing that for how many years now? Back to back, all day, all night. No one cares about that. None of y'all battle rappers say, hey, salute to the rankings and go follow him. Make sure you go follow him. I never hear that. So what are you talking about?
And all of the shit that he was saying that we need instead of the bullshit, you can consistently find over here.
Right.
You can consistently find trench work battles. You can hear battle rappers you never ever heard of nowhere else consistently over here.
Oh yeah, you said you heard it. You heard it. So he heard the whole thing, y'all. So okay. So he must have mentioned something about right. I see. I follow you.
It's like, yeah. So this is kind of where I am with this whole situation. From what I heard from Surf, like you said, you got the power right now to do it. Just do it and shut up talking about everybody else, because you're not highlighting the niggas who is doing it right already. You acting like ain't nobody doing it right, and that's just false.
Right. You never say nothing bad about Surf. It's weird. Yeah. I be understanding. Like, Surf ain't gonna let him. If you're gonna talk anyway in the spaces, you gotta agree with them, or they won't even mic you up. So I just would be on mute the whole time. I'm not about to be no yes man. That's stupid. You lose respect like that. Let me see, man. I gotta figure out how to start these spaces right back up. I thought I seen Sharp right there. Hold up. taking a while to load for some reason, y'all. Got it though.
This DNA coming up. Like Stephen A. Smith is gonna have a whole little segment of breaking down what's about to happen with the Lakers in the Nets in the championship, or what's about to happen with such and such. These bloggers, I can't look up on fucking Piper Boy and he's talking about, man, this like promote that. Why you not promoting these niggas who got a battle coming up? Why you not promoting fucking Charlie Clips versus Lou Castro?
Gossip.
The same way it's a
They view
it's a 25-minute. Like you'll have niggas make a 25-minute blog after somebody brand talking about somebody some shit that they don't know.
Go ahead. Talk. What up, Sharp?
It's a fact. He was beefing with KD. He was beefing with LeBron. He was beefing. Come on, man. I can keep going, right?
Brown, that nigga beef with everybody.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, Tiago split up. Motherfuckers. It's a million niggas, though. That's how he made his name. Stephen A. made his name by, sensationalizing, his arguments about people's play. That's all bloggers are doing. So if I say, nigga, your shit trash, that shit stink as doo-doo, you supposed to translate that as, I didn't like your raps. That's all it means. But now you want to get angry because I use curse words and say I ain't doing it right, but that ain't how I do this. I do this how I do it. But yeah, that's crazy.
Try to tell us how to do our job, like media and for other sports. It's all different type of ways you could do it. Like Sharp said, like some might use profanity, some might have constructive criticism by not using cuss words. Some people just go straight to the negative, like, you know what I'm saying? It's just, I don't get, everybody ain't gonna do it the same any dang way. And if you like a certain type of way, then it would seem like he would praise those bloggers. You still said Piper Boy's name. So guess who's gonna get a click off this, what you're saying right now? Piper Boy. They're gonna go watch him. But you don't like that. But you just promoted him right there. What about you say names of bloggers that do the stuff that you like? Say the positive. I don't get that. I just don't understand that. Or he can't be stupid.
But that's what I was saying. The nigga just, the shit that he's saying that he is against, he literally doing the same shit. You promoting the shit that you saying you don't want to see or hear, but you're not promoting the motherfuckers who getting it in on the G shit.
That's a fact. And furthermore,
It's sad, man.
like, if you do an appreciation video for motherfucking True Foe just for namesake, right? There's no way Surf watching that shit to confirm you did it. But if you do an appreciation about Surf, then Surf gonna watch it, but then now True Foe could be like, you ain't talking about me. So you can never satisfy all these niggas, because that means you would have to do it about every single battle rapper, right? Because why would Sue Surf watch a praise battle or trench work when he think he's such high on this pedestal? So he'll never see the content that he's asking for unless it's about him. That's some selfish shit.
He even said at the beginning of this, you're right, because he said, I just read the title, and that's telling me what's said in it. So you're not even that accurate. You don't even understand that people put anything in the title. So you don't really know what the blog is about. And you kind of said that, but then you're still talking after that. You know a title don't mean nothing. So all of this is irrelevant. So this statement is off titles. Like, huh? And it's clickbait out there. Like, what? I could say twerk choked again in my title, but when you click it, I'm talking about the battle that just happened. I just broke it down. That's my review. So what you mean? And you just going by the title? But I actually did talk about the battle if you actually clicked it. But you don't know that. Because you don't click the battles. You just told us that. You understand, Sure? You see what I'm saying? He just told on himself. But then he want to still make some type of statement. Let's hear your statement. Let's hear how you feel about us. I already know how you feel about us, though. But I like hearing it, though. Y'all sound crazy. I like when they talk stupid about bloggers. Especially when I'm doing exactly what they say they want, but they don't come over here and support me. That's funny to me. Y'all say y'all want bloggers like me, but y'all don't give bloggers like me support.
That's a fact. That's a whole fact.
Say the last part. Oh, you just said this for right.
But won't spend 20 minutes to break down.
What Harlow say? It's much easier to focus on the negative if you're looking at the large picture, man.
No, I mean,
What it is.
I don't do that. The only reason I'm speaking now.
I'm talking about Surf. He's only focused on the negative because he's not looking at niggas like you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
You focus on the negatives, telling us, hey, stop focusing on the negative. Right. It'd be something else if you just came out here telling us about the positive. No, but you're not. It's kind of missing me. It's kind of messing up my brain. Milwaukee's seen it, and then he didn't got to a major conclusion, and he right. I'm going to keep running to that wall. He's a big contradiction right now. It's sickening.
Yeah, you can't get around that, man.
Yeah. It's kind of sickening. I'm going to rock with it, though. I'm going to listen to it. Thoughts men aren't supposed to think. What's going on? Fats, you do everything bloggers supposed to do, but we'll look over it. Thank you, Better Rap Talk. Exactly. They don't even get it. They don't get it. They don't even want to see it themselves. That's not even what they click on. He subscribed to Piper Boy. He just told us about Piper Boy doing, so that's who you subscribe to.
Story of a battle. That's why it's like luckily I'm great. You know, I got a fan base already. Like I'm solidified. So I laugh at stuff like this. But that's why these up and coming battlers, that's why I said I'm taking it off. But that's why these up and coming battlers don't get they just do. The bloggers and the people like the media don't even cover these niggas. It was not at all. There was no after coverage on the media side of none of these Midnight Madness battles. I'm talking about the breakdown of the battles, bar for bar. Who did this? Who you think won? Nothing. But niggas is making blogs all about the messy shit. I think A-War said this, or A-War got this blog.
First of all the battles didn't even come out. And the battles that did come out, we have talked about them. And I'm not speaking only for myself, y'all. Everybody talks about it. I don't even know what he's talking about. Like, they only click on the bad stuff. So he only see the negative. But he don't even know those same bloggers make blogs about what he wants. They don't care about that, though. They just don't. Go ahead, Shark.
And as the battle was going on, as Midnight Madness was going on, if you was looking at Twitter, you seen bars. So what do you mean niggas wasn't posting bars?
I mean,
seen bars from the battle.
The community was so locked in about that event. What is he talking about?
That don't make no sense. He just talking because he got lips, man. That's what it comes
But the truth just came out because he said something about A-War. So he really mad about the A-War situation.
Like, why niggas ain't talking about Lou Castro and Charlie Clips or this and that? Most of the promotion for every battle that I see, for the most part, is coming straight from bloggers.
Only bloggers.
They saying they don't want to see it or they excited to see it or whatever. I heard about Charlie Clips and Lou Castro from a blogger. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit he be saying don't even be making sense. That shit crazy.
If he want to claim that he did Midnight Madness for the battleless, well, nigga, we blogging for the fans. It ain't for you as a battle rapper, right? If I'm not doing interviews with battle rappers and I'm not, doing all that shit, then I'm not in that lane of blogging, right? I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Yeah, I don't 100% know his gripe. But if he's talking, you're right. If he's talking about bloggers and so-called media, I can see what he's saying when it comes to blogging and media. If you're going to do one, do the other. I get that. But what about the ones that is? And most of them are. So it's like, what's your real gripe?
You're not going to force me to go to battle events and interview battle rappers. If I decided to make my channel only to talk about reviewing battles, nigga, that's what it is. I'm not about to change my intentions all because now you think that I should be media. No, nigga, fuck is wrong with you? Like this is my own business. Why would I incorporate your thoughts on my own business venture? Come on, man. You not helping. You ain't putting forth no income to try to control how I deliver this shit.
Y'all already destroyed that by saying Stephen A. Smith.
He actually spoke on it.
Don't like it and don't click. That's it. That's it.
If you know that these niggas is business people and they doing this for a business and talking bullshit about Super Surf is gonna get them the most views, and those views is what equals, you know what I'm saying, them feeding their family. Like, what the fuck you expect, nigga? That shit don't even make no sense. It's too much media out here for you to be giving attention to that doing what you want, for you to be trying to worry about what another nigga doing, and you definitely can't control how nobody run their business, like Sharp said. Like, it's a business, nigga. Views equals money. Don't tell me what the fuck to do.
So yeah, so he trying to put right. So he trying to put morals and how you should do in your real life, or how you should handle your business, or how you should do your blogging, pretty much, right? So he's saying, no, I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out, because I'm trying. It sounds good that he's saying, all right, if you do negative, you should do the positive. That sounds good, but why that don't work in business again? Like, why shouldn't we do that? Why shouldn't we do that in business?
Motion stop.
But there are media that do that though, right? It's like in sports and things. It's people that cover everything in general. It's what like he's trying to say, right?
I mean, even with those guys, they have their main thing. So Stephen A. may talk about football, golf, and shit, but his main shit is basketball. You know what I'm saying? He came up motherfucking doing Allen Iverson with the 76ers, so that's his shit. So, but of course I'm gonna talk about boxing, I'm gonna talk about golf, I'm gonna talk about the Super Bowl.
Talk about sports in general.
Yeah, in general, yeah.
But it's kind of like, especially with that shit, because I feel like sports media and battle rap media kind of do, you know what I'm saying, equate to one another. It's somebody for all of that. Like, just like Stephen A., you know what I'm saying, is one of the more, he got more of a motherfucking wider lane of shit that he's allowed to talk about. It's some people that can only talk about football on that network that they paid on.
But here's the thing. Even if they only talking about football, let's say a fight break out on the field, you best believe they gonna talk about it, and they gonna say, oh, I think such and such started it. You know, he retaliated, but they gonna break that shit down just like we do in fights in battle rap. That's it.
That's kind of my point, and I agree with that 100%.
So where's this politically correct thing come in? You know what I'm saying? So it don't apply. So why do people say that? What is that for? Huh?
They don't be politically correct in sports media. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. So that's not in sports, right.
Did something good, and then some bullshit happened. That bullshit is going to be on that network all day, G.
Right, the political correctness come in with watching.
He contradicting himself though.
That's what it come. You know what I'm saying?
You can agree with some of his points, but not everything. So.
You don't disrespect nobody, but other than that, do you? You know what I mean? So it's just a respect thing we're talking about.
And I'm not even saying me, like he should shout me out. I am kind of small, but it's people that's higher than me or got higher numbers than me that do similar things that I do. You know what I'm saying? They touch on that.
You monetize. Anybody that's monetized is
I don't want to toot my own horn. I'm just saying in general. I'm on the blogger side, period. Like the media, not just my own side. I know how much y'all would like for me to just be on my own side, but I'm just saying, like, the bloggers like me. That's doing what you want.
To get monetized, you need a certain amount of watch hours. That means niggas had to listen and hear you, right? You need a certain amount of subscribers, so niggas had to say, you know what, I'm gonna subscribe to this nigga.
I appreciate you, sir. I mean, I appreciate it.
Now do it how you do it.
I appreciate it. But I'm just saying, like, why you not? Because somebody just said he don't never shout me out. He ain't never heard of. I don't necessarily want him to shout me out. I just want him to shout out the people who's doing what he got a problem. Like, He's
That
putting
just
the
happens to
attention.
include you though.
Yeah, sure. I mean, yeah, it includes me. Of course. I think I do it the most more politically correct way.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
no,
saying?
absolutely. That's kind of what I'm saying. The shit that he's saying, you do all of that shit for sure. And it's like, nigga, have he ever even been on your channel? You feel me?
But whose fault is that? That's his fault, or is the Fed's fault, or who my fault? Whose fault is that?
Well, if that's what he's saying he looking for, that's on him as an individual. So we're not gonna take you know what I'm saying,
You say you agree with it all
away
because you
from
want them to be successful. You do know yes men. Somebody just saying yes, yes, agree with everything that you saying. It's people's downfall, right? You do know that, right?
But I'm a
So don't say
YouTube fan.
don't say I agree with everything because I want them to be successful. No, don't let them just run into the wall, run into ditches, agreeing with everything they say, sir. You gotta have your own brand. I'm talking about that fan right there. But go ahead.
Fuck all that,
What are
because
you
I
saying?
want you to be successful, right? Surf claiming he getting 40, 50,000, he already good. I want battle rap rankings to be successful, right? That's why I'm here. So don't tell me about the success of a nigga that you see on TV and in apps and shit. No. I see that same success already. But I'm also here to see my man
there.
battle rap rankings be successful. And any other blogger I support, I want them to be successful, right? These battle rappers could control their success via their bars and their performance and shit, right? But don't try to water down my man blogging ability and now control his motherfucking income. We not doing that under no circumstances.
Right.
So you
At that point, it kind of sounds like they crying, huh?
attitude somewhere else. We not with that.
Talk your junk, Sharp. Talk your junk. I mean, it got to be some type of media. It'd be some type of media because we ain't having no blackball media or nah. Y'all only got a certain amount of media having secret things like I ain't doing for what? How you gonna grow like that? How y'all don't like criticism? Like I don't get it. I don't get it. How else you gonna grow? Learn from mistakes, right? If you don't know you're making mistakes or what to do, then how you gonna grow? How you gonna learn? I don't get it.
That nigga battle rap talk got a good idea, man.
Yeah, I just heard him. I
This, like,
saluted
niggas,
to
you
it
know what I mean?
too. That's why. Yeah, heck yeah. Why not? Stop playing with us, cause that's what we do. So now you need to double back in front of all your fans and say, "Well, this person, well, this person." I'm pretty sure he's gonna say a name, the same names they always say, J Black, Black Compass, Black Compass. I heard him say names before, so I know he's gonna give credit to who most people think is compromised. So the only thing you giving credit to them, but most people is gonna be like, of course they're doing that because they're part of the URL staff. You know what I'm saying?
Right, if you give me battle rap rankings, battle rap talk, motherfucking check your temperature, motherfucking battle rap mayor, 2 eyes, motherfucking mailman, I would never have to, like, on some space and shit, I would never listen to these niggas talk.
Right.
Real shit.
They don't even get it. They don't even get it.
Man, the thing is that them niggas got way more, because they so big, they can connect easier. The only problem is you just gotta connect with all the niggas I just named and put up a live and do a YouTube live and get y'all vision and vantage point out there, man. Because as an individual, y'all not gonna be able to reach the same amount of people if you motherfuckers have to planet the situation. You know what I mean?
Right. Somebody drop the Discord link in the chat for me, please, sir. If you don't mind, sir.
Yeah, give me a second.
He got you. My moderator got you right now. Sharp gonna drop it or Malarkey. But hold up, let me try to play this. I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get through this. I knew it. I knew it. You can't. No. No, sir. But that's a good idea though. Battle rap talk. Yeah, Terrence, you can't agree with everything, sir. You're gonna make them feel like that. So you actually not trying to see them succeed if you want to just go around agreeing with everything.
So now I'm just not going. I'm not going to help niggas blog. I'm going to give y'all less shit to talk about now. Because if you ask me, we got the worst media crew in any sport.
So he mad that people been recording the spaces like we doing right now. So he mad about that. Without that, your little event, Midnight Madness, Nun and Snake Eyes, Nun and Snake Eyes, Bad News and J2. Do you get what I'm saying? Why we care about that? Huh? Because all bloggers was recording the spaces and pinning it out there. And then you're going to cut that off? So let's see how much your card sells with whatever names you got on there then. Y'all sound crazy. That's the promotion. Am I wrong? I can't be wrong. But I could. You got to give me another site. You know what I'm saying? Might somebody could look at it from a different way. Maybe he don't see it like that. I don't get what the promotion. Cut off the promotion.
Yeah, the nigga crazy, man. Because when he's feeling it, he talking out of his mouth and his neck, man. It sound good, but nigga, the way he gotta talk, because he using his neck is like he's retarded,
Ever
right?
see it?
So the thing is, these niggas, the bloggers,
That's
the
what I'm
negative
talking about too,
bloggers
sir.
you claiming, they was already in position before you started this spaces shit. So don't think that you made these niggas, right? With this spaces
Listen
shit,
to him right
these
now.
already existed, right?
Yeah.
DNA 2 was already going in on all of you niggas prior to motherfucking spaces, right? So you think you taking away spaces is gonna stop niggas from saying that you talk to a tranny on spaces? No, nigga. When you start talking out your neck, you look retarded.
Yeah, that's on you.
That's where he at right now.
Yeah, that's on you.
Trying to close the floodgate. It's too late.
Though it's promotion. Yeah, it is promotion that you talk all day and night. Yes, but people get to dissect. That's what's making it hype because we get to dissect. Like Cassidy come out here running his mouth crazy. People is disagreeing with him and saying, "What is he talking about?" That's what's making it hype and making everything go up. That's the energy. So you don't want to accept it. And see, Cassidy know how to accept it. He just keep being himself. Surf want to do it, but then he don't want. When the energy brought back to him, he just want to run from it. What? Now everybody, if you run from the spaces, what everybody gonna think? We was right, sir. URL was behind it.
You pussy battle rap raps.
No, we was right the whole time. URL was behind it, and now they in the way. Now we see them. You know what I'm saying?
Anytime you are talking,
They just use you to promote.
If you a talking ass nigga, a talkative person in life, and you decide to cut your own mic off, that's because you can't stop yourself from saying stupid shit, and you had to identify with it because people was like, "What the fuck was you just talking about in that?" So now you got to cut your own water off, man. And that's the space here now. He realizing that, damn, I'm talking too much. I told these niggas don't worry about the business, but I came on this shit and put the business out there to the public. I told these niggas don't worry about what's going on in the building, but shit, I told niggas to promote the battle. Like, what are you talking about?
That was a heavy one right there. Yeah. No, keep going, Sharp. Keep going. I'm agreeing.
I'm wrapping it up, but that's it. The nigga don't, like, he's ignorant, man. Like, he has to, the only way he can feel right after all this bullshit, he just gotta stop. But that is because you soft. You can't change your words, you can't change yourself, you just gotta stop. You can't better yourself in this moment. You can't bite your tongue and not say certain shit and leak information. So your only defense is, I gotta disappear. That's soft nigga shit. Battle rap wise.
Of course.
That's soft.
You listening to
that's just
him,
my
right?
perspective. I could be wrong. Somebody can help me. But that's how I see it. That's a fact, nigga.
Surf got groupies like Cola and Jack Boy to absorb the truth, and he doesn't want to absorb the truth. Yeah, I seen him on Angry Fan, like, testing out the bloggers, or fans, come up here and talk to us instead of writing in it. I said, dang, I always miss the lives that you're gonna bring up random people because they think because you in the chat you just a regular fan or 15 years old or live with your mama they think all fans that watch them is kind of the same, which throws me off. You know what I'm saying? Were the ones that make comments. So I be wanting to be there when they think my comments is trolling or whatever the case. No, I'm telling my real truth. And if you pull me up, I'm gonna talk to you regular. But I always miss those days. I be working, y'all. I can't even get in. I hit the link. Okay. You gotta tell us what happened though. Okay, once you hit the Discord link, it should go to a space that got like invite and have my name, and then you gotta click in something else to enter into the actual Discord. Then once you're in there, you should see like all types of rooms, names of rooms. If you don't see that screen, then I don't know how to get you where we at. You know what I'm saying? I think I see what's going on. It just take a little while.
And that nigga, because I heard a little bit, I heard the whole thing, but that nigga admitted that he was a nerd, right? The nigga say, we all nerds, I'm a nerd, man. If you a battle rapper, you could think about entendres and temporal entendre. That make you no, it don't. What are you talking about?
Who said that?
Like, come on, the nigga, sir, we gonna get to it, I mean, we might not get to it just because the conversation's so intense about this bullshit he already said. But at some point in this video, he's going to start saying they nerds and shit, and everybody nerds, and it should just be nerds bloggers. Like, be a nerd, don't be trying to get...
Gotta ask a better question than that. You hear our disagreement. Maybe you don't understand us. If you just, stay tuned, then you can hear our gripes. But obviously, you hear that by the tone of our voice, we disagree with them. Now, you got to ask a certain question that we'll try to answer it for us. But...
Well, I can give you flat out right now a couple things that will make me think a nigga ain't real and lose respect for a nigga. One of the first things is lying to me multiple times, right?
Hold on, the question is, were you reading the question? You answering this question, Terrence, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
First thing would be lying to me. So if you tell me that, you doing this for the battleless, right? You're doing this for the battleless, A. You trying to get them straight to YouTube. You want to get them to YouTube within 72 hours of the battle. The battles ain't coming to YouTube till 7 to 10 days after the battle. So that's the first lie. Second of all, if you're a grown man and you're comfortable.
He answering your question right now. Go ahead.
Yeah, if you're a man and you want to say because you went into your mother's room and found a dildo, that somehow that's supposed to mean that you now accept homosexuality and you cool with trannies so much so that you can have an open conversation. Again, that is more testosterone lowering activity, right? And then when you can't control your mouth as a grown man, and I don't mean you can't control your mouth in terms of damn I say too much shit so now niggas want to fight me. No, he say so much shit that it be cause-worthy, it be ignorant, it don't make no sense, that type of shit. So with all of those three things, and that's just the short list that I'm giving you immediately, but all of those make me look at a man differently than what I think a man should be. So lying, questionable manhood, and not knowing how to control yourself, meaning your mouth, because that's what women do. They just say random shit.
All right, so...
And that's what he's doing. So just those three things to get it started.
All right, so what if he asking in this conversation right here, like in this space right here, what do we disagree with him about?
Oh, well, in this space, the fact that he think bloggers should only talk about positive things, and the fact that he used Stephen A as a point of reference to get us to understand what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Again, that's some shit that I can see with my own eyes and understand that shit don't make no sense, right? So the past judgment about your character comes from your manhood and you lied to me, and I bring that into this conversation and you still lying? You know what, my brother? I can't respect your words, battle rap wise.
I respect it. I respect. I respect.
You are a lying, deceiving coward battle rap wise because you can't control your mouth as a grown man. And it's not that it gets you in trouble in terms of other men want to do something to you. No, it gets you in trouble and make you look questionable. That's weird.
He said has a lot though, cause everything he's doing, he explained in the first spaces.
Yeah. So here's the thing. He suffered. You the nigga, not you, but the nigga that's commenting. He suffered from like individual paying attentionism, right? So of course, the nigga said everything he was gonna do, but he said 1,000 things on top of that. But your selective hearing only allow you to think the things that actually came through that he said is the only things that he said.
He said a
But
lot of
me,
things.
I listened to everything he said, and even when I get to the finish line, at most only 49% came true, which means at the 51 percentile, you soft, you a coward because that 2 points makes me, I gotta lean away. 49-51, so that's what it is.
That's probably flew over your head. Then I agree. I I couldn't say it better, Sharp.
Say it again.
I couldn't say it no better. Surf
I was
benefit.
gonna say, makes sense to me. I couldn't say that no better. Word for word. That's a fact.
I couldn't say it. Surf benefit.
Man,
Nah, be nice.
Surf is, he really, see, when you expose yourself,
Be nice, yo.
he love the attention.
Be nice, yo.
He call himself a diva, all these things. When you put yourself out there, you know what I'm
He
saying?
said, bro, this dude just lied on Surf. I heard him. What you say? How you lie on Surf? Why? Dang, y'all hit the link. Hey, yo, can you drop it again for me, Sharp? I'm gonna try to walk you
I don't
through
know
it.
this.
Hold, you gotta tell me what happened.
Nobody lied on Surf.
Yeah, I ain't hear no lie. I don't think they like Sharps.
If you think I lied, I'm gonna change it, and I'm still gonna say the same shit, but you're gonna be able to understand. So just tell me where you think I lied at.
No, somebody came in. It worked for somebody.
Oh, that's it right there? Yeah. All right, let me turn my mic. It's my first time only, but y'all open me up a whole new world. Boy, stop.
You already. You already.
You here now? Welcome.
Appreciate it. What's your name? What's your name? What we call you? Hey, yo, what we call you, homie? What's your name?
Hey, T-Man, man. 1,000 men are supposed to think, but just say T-Man, bro.
T-Maz. All right. Salute, man. Appreciate you for pulling up in the conversation, man. What you want to talk about, man? Talk to us.
Y'all just lit. I really want to listen some more because y'all lit, bro. Because I really want to, and then Cuz just answered the question right before I found out how to get on here. Like, I really want to ask, like, what's battle rap's real opinion about surf? And I ain't talking about, like, the surf fans. Because for me, I'm a battle rap fan. I've been watching battle rap for like 10, 12 years. You know what I mean? And I know it's a lot of y'all cats is way more deeper than that, but I just remember when battle rap was more of a street thing, and I hate to sound like that old head, and I respect the transition. I call it just going WWE. You know what I mean? So I ain't talking about the WWE fans. They agree with everything Surf say. They blinded by stardom. I'm talking about like when you just step back and battle rap fans as a whole, how we feel about surfing. Cuz just kind of answered the question, though, man. But I'm gonna keep it real, John. But Surf been a clown for a long time, bro. Surf is a star, and I appreciate seeing a black man make it. You know what I mean? But Surf been a clown for a long time. So if you really buy into this real street nigga image, you gonna be disappointed. But if you buy into a black man just making it out using WWE tactics, I mean, you know, you can celebrate it and you can hate it because he be moving like a clown, bro. And he been moving like that.
Yeah. I'm looking at it more as I get that it's WWE. It's just me personally, and that's how I'm looking at it. That's how it's all battle rap wise. I don't really care about his personal life too much, but I just break down what he say in terms of what's going on here. Now, what you heard, of course, Sharp or some other guys look at it a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? So you might want to ask them that.
How you look at it? You agree with Surf?
No. I disagree with what he's saying about this.
He just saying he keep the personal life shit out of it.
Right.
It's difficult too because not only do niggas bring it up in battle rap, you know what I'm saying, but he be in spaces that are technically battle rap exclusive spaces, like spaces, you know what I'm saying, giving his opinion on shit. So again, you always open yourself up to exposure when you're doing that shit. And he do this 24/7. This nigga spend 20 hours a day on Twitter spaces.
But you said it's difficult, and it is difficult. But I try. It's not like all the time I can do it. I'm human, but I try my best to keep whatever I think about his regular life out of what he's doing in this.
We need you subjected to that
that shit. You subjected to that shit.
This
Word ain't come out in the public.
Let me say this real quick about that whole WWE shit, right? Because that right there is a whole narrative. Because if you ask me, right, it can't be the WWE. What it would have to be, what they really mean, is it's the WWF. Right? When I was watching wrestling, when I seen Stone Cold, The Rock, and Shawn Michaels, in them moments, that shit was real. It wasn't until I grew up and became educated about the sport that I found out it was fake. So the whole WWE analogy, for me, it don't work. I want battle rap to look real. I don't want to be able to detect that this suplex ain't really hit the nigga on the neck. I want you to make it look so real. I want the tombstone. I want to think that nigga neck just broke. Right? Don't do it so noticeable to make it look WWE. That's why they had to change it to WW and make it entertainment instead of keeping it how it was, which was the foundation, like some real shit. Right?
That go back to what T-Lance was saying earlier. Like, and shit, we all agree, nigga, battle rapping started off some street shit. And now it turned into the WWE, like this nigga just said, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, y'all not even trying to act like it's still street shit. The first fucking letter in black stand for streets. The first letter in your name stand for streets, and you done hooked up with caffeine, and now look at all this shit. And it's crazy. We hit it a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a while ago, but niggas ain't really still on it. Like, it's clear that the whole Midnight Madness is some URL shit. It's 100% clear.
But listen though, bro, I don't think it started off like that though, bro. Listen, SmackDown
absolutely did. Absolutely did.
Listen, it might did, but listen, hear me out. It might did. I'm just giving you my opinion. SmackDown business people. Surf a power freak. Notice Surf don't go nowhere where nobody can disagree with him. Everywhere Surf show up, he can mesmerize the audience. Trust that. He don't go nowhere where nobody can disagree. The stuff y'all saying this morning, bro, it ain't even rocket science. Anybody could have said it with Surf and shut down the whole audience. But his fans still gonna tell you tripping. Those are the WWE, WWF, whatever. I don't know the difference, but that breakdown sounded good. I'm just saying we know it's fake, but they don't even pretend no more. But Smack a business person, so Surf, he sucked up the stardom from the spaces,
like him.
And then Smack them being business people, they watching from the background, and I call it, I call it was the PG movement. Smack them just watching to see if it was going to be worth investing in. Once it was clear that this was, that's when, I don't think it started off as a URL thing. I think it was something that Surf was signing with, and then when Smack them saying it was going to be profitable, that's when it became. And they phony, because they could have just came out and said that.
Okay, just let me remind you of something real quick. Do you remember a while back when Bill Collector said, caffeine made us millionaires, man? You remember that?
I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You can't expect me to take nothing Bill say seriously, bro.
Let's see, but this is what I'm saying as far as the shit that's going on behind the scenes. It might not have been, Bill Collector, we finna give you bread for battles that's gonna equal up to $1 million. But it might have been some, okay, we just got 194 million, this is how we gonna break it down. Think about it. What was the name of the tournaments that these niggas was in? Ultimate Madness. You know what I'm saying? Midnight Madness. Even with the branding, it's some same shit. It's like, okay, we gonna let Bill Collector, Jack Boy, if you ever heard Jack Boy, he always hold the URL nuts no matter what. You would never hear him say nothing bad about the URL, really. He might act like he don't, salty about this or that, and they always put him on. They always let him with the bad shit. Behind closed doors, he definitely working for them as far as working for them. You ain't never seen him in no other leagues, none of that shit. Jack Boy, Bill Collector, Sue Surf, we gonna let them run it. We gonna get new talent through this shit. We gonna it's gonna be the motherfucker. If you look at it, it's all the big name battlers is from the URL that's coming on there. You know what I'm saying? Gee, this is some orchestrated shit. Like, we got y'all niggas. We gonna have y'all running it. And of course, Sir put out the idea, I'm gonna have them drop on the URL channel, They already planned to do all of that shit. Ain't none of that shit was predetermined, all of it.
Even if what you saying true, it's just, listen, I hope what you saying ain't true. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. I promise you I hope what you saying ain't true. Because what you saying true, Surf ain't just as phony and slimy as we think. The whole time you been lying to people. Not just like the fans, you been lying to your partners and everything. And what you saying true, now we talk about, now you say, okay, well, homie who was saying keep his personal life out of it. I respect that because we need the people like that. We need everybody's opinion. Surf can't tell nobody how to think. We need everybody's opinion.
Right.
But, bro, I can't, now what you talking about is personal. I can't say, okay, this is just battle rap. Nah, nigga, you personal, bro. If you go, there's some, what homie name is, who was the 6 people? I can't think of the name.
Prep.
There's some prep type stuff, bro.
Let me help you understand, because that's what they want you to think. They know that you can refute it if you got that thought process. Because it's easy for everybody to have like, nah, if he did that, he'd have to be an ultimate snake, right? But here's the thing. Let me explain this to you. If it's me smacking Beasley in the room, right? Yeah. Then how will I ever get exposed to the fact that I'm working with these people type shit? So basically, you saying that, he would have to be a snake and such, but he wouldn't have to be a snake or never have to get exposed
It's
as
business,
a snake, so therefore he can't be a snake, because he will never admit to the fact that it's real. So you hanging your head on the fact that there gotta be some realness about him, where you know you have walked around in life and seen totally fake people.
No, and that's what I'm saying. But let me ask you a question. I probably been on here like 5 minutes, and boy, y'all let me talk. Y'all let me rock. I respect it. Keep it real. Anybody answer this question? The small time I've been on here, what's your impression of me? You know me from a can of paint, but what's your impression of me? Anybody, real quick.
A street dude. Is that answering the question? You seem like a street dude.
So all I'm saying is, I'm gonna tell you how I think we're gonna find this out. We know Jack Boy and Bill Collector. Respected them. I ain't trying to disrespect them as men, but we talking about from a battle rap perspective. They the little brothers in the situation. One of them gonna get mad, bro, later on, and they gonna
don't. I mean, that's potential to happen, but listen, only you could go meet the plug. The plug don't want you sending your little man. No. Let me finish my analogy. Let me finish. I'm going to give you the package, and you break it down and give it to Jack Boy and what's his name. You'll never get to know how much you paid for this or the true quality of it, because you're going to cook it yourself and break it down however you want.
Surf ain't going to do that. That's a fact. Surf ain't going to never leak it. But all I'm saying, the reason I even asked y'all that question about what y'all think about me, all we talking about is we got nasty bloggers. We don't live with these cats. And speculatively, Surf be looking worse and worse every time he pop up on the scene. But no matter what we saying, if we saying, okay, it became a URL thing and he didn't tell people about it like he should have, or if we saying it was a URL thing from the beginning and he deceived us and you Bill Collector and Jack Boy's phone, however it chop it up, bro, could be looking worse and worse every time he pop out. And that ain't no battle rap thing, but that's who you are as a person. That's personal.
All we do is listen to space.
Nobody who move like that. I'm gonna tell you when I knew Surf was flow. I don't know how y'all see this, but y'all right, bro. I'm from the streets. I'm from the block. I ain't proud of it. I'm my old head now, chilling out the way. But I knew Surf was flow when Rock was doing all that flow stuff that ain't had nothing to do with battle rap, and you still standing beside this man co-signing. I moved flow in my life before, bro. My partners that move flow. You know what we do? We pull our partner coattail. Well, let our homies be out here looking wild and moving wild.
Not only that, though, because here's the thing. If my man do a transgression that I respect, meaning it ain't no homosexual shit, let's just say he motherfucking lied about how much he paid for a package that we supposed to win in on, right? Yeah. If I tell you, hey, you better not ever do that shit again, we could be mans. But if you do that shit again under no circumstance, I fuck with you. And I say that to say this. Surf told the nigga Tay-Rock way before the motherfucking Frank shit or whatever the gay nigga name was he supposedly been with, if you have any more allegations, I can't fuck with you. And here comes Smoke with the allegation and you still fuck with him. So not only
you honor your word, bro. And you can't tell me, we can just... That ain't WWE, bro. That's who you are as a person.
Exactly.
That's who you are as a person, bro. That's personal. Now, I can still watch you as a fan. I can watch you as a fan because you on Irene Lewis. You can't expect me to take you seriously as a man. I'm just sorry. You can't, bro. The men I know don't move like that, bro. Period.
Facts.
Not at all.
Facts.
Not at all. Not at all. Terrence said that's a lie what he doing. He discussed in the first spaces. He keep trying to think, he's just selective here.
Yeah, I done put I can't even see it. I can see his comments, but I can't see his comment. That shit gone now. I tried to explain it to him. I thought I broke it down. He won't get off the nigga lap like it's Christmas. Just let him do what he do. I'm talking about.
Listen, I ain't even read Cuz comment, but those the ones that you can't take seriously. You gotta understand they really believe, like, we know wrestling fake, but we want it to look real. They really believe it's real, bro. Like, we fool arguing with them.
I did want to tell you this. I knew you said you couldn't understand the wrestling analogy, the WWE and
No, it was perfect, though. It was perfect.
I'm going to give you another one. I'm going to give you the baseball analogy, right? When Barry Bonds was hitting them home runs and the allegation about the steroids went, man, that shit was amazing. Right? I wanted to see the shit, right? Now, of course, once you get to the fact that he did steroids, now you don't look at it the same, but I don't want my battle rap to turn into the steroid era. I still want to look at it like it's pure.
I'm with you, bro. That's how I am. That's how I am. Like, as much as I ain't listen, I'm a hypocrite too. Because as much as I ain't like mouth swinging on those, we from that era where it gotta be real, bro.
Not me.
The tension gotta be there. It gotta be there.
You can pull up.
Bro. It gotta be real. But I respect the WWF, EL, whatever you want to call it, because I still respect JC. Like, it ain't my favorite, but I still respect JC being on stage, killing his opponent, but dapping him in the middle of the round too, because I understand I'm not watching what's my favorite. I gotta understand in my mind I'm watching something different and appreciate it for what it is instead of trying to box it into what I want it to be. So I respect that. I don't respect how Surf be moving, bro. Surf really got y'all thinking he the realest dude. He went in on Calico telling Calico, bro, that ain't real, that ain't street. And like, bro, you are, what the, come on. I don't respect none of them dudes, bro. Let me tell y'all why. The stuff that they talk about, and I know this the internet area, but me and my we really walked them hoes and walked on my brothers. You know what I mean? Like, I really got people. We still dealing with that stuff, bro. For you to be on stage pretending, I don't give a damn because you got shot. Nigga, I know niggas who slept with boys every night who will shoot you. That don't make you real or tough because you got shot or you shoot people, bro.
Facts.
Exactly.
Like that stuff, and then you got these people that try.
That's when you say
like,
facts,
really
clams. It's true.
It's like we left stuff out there that we can't get back, and then you out here pretending with it. You a rapper, bro. You a rapper, bro. That's what you do. You rap.
Right, rapper. Really, a rapper. Trying to tell like. And that's what I'm saying. They get it confused when they say fans or media. I don't know. Because I do see kind of what they're saying because some fans are weird. Or it might be little kids that live at home. Or, you know what I'm saying? So you can talk to them a certain type of way and they all just follow a certain type, like anything, like just follow any narrative. But my whole thing is, what about the ones that call it straight down the middle? What about those? There's no way you don't see me or see guys like that. So why you not putting those? Are you that fake? There's no way you that fake. No way.
So why is it okay for a nigga to have a third round, talk to your soul, get personal, but you don't want them blood? So you're telling me about this nigga personal life, but then when I start using what you said about this nigga that you made it seem that it was true, man, it's a problem? What are you talking about? Why would you say it on stage?
What are you talking about when you say that? Give me a specific
example. For instance, the nigga Surf saying that, anybody that's claiming we shouldn't be worried about these niggas' personal lives, right?
Yeah.
That would be cool if it wasn't cool to talk about niggas' personal lives in the battle rap. Right? So if you tell me that this nigga gay and you pull out paper, no, let me use a better one. If you tell me that Clip's father is a snitch,
yeah,
and you bring out the nigga, well, from my vantage point, you bring out somebody that's related to the nigga he snitched on, and they start throwing the paper out with proof on it that he snitched, at some point, it gotta be okay that I say this nigga father's a snitch, because it's true, right?
No.
So how am I now getting personal as a blogger for just noticing the true reality of a situation?
Nah, hell no. You tripping, bro.
In the battle is cool though. You could do that because
once the information goes in the battle and the battle is seen, now that's real information. So now I only can talk about it when I'm reviewing the battle. No, and even if I can, I'm only gonna talk about it in battle rap context anyway. So if Charlie Clips go battle Ill Will, I'm like, hey, Ill Will gonna talk crazy because you know his father was a snitch, right? But now that's me getting personal for reminding niggas that, hey, nigga, no, it's not. My nigga, it is what it is. Stop snitching. Right?
But see, this is why I can't agree with that, though. And My bad. Go ahead. No, I was just saying stop glitching. That's all. Yeah, that's fine. Punchline. Nah, definitely stop. Why you disagree though? Let me answer. Yeah, we don't play them kind of game, bro. We know that. But I always remind people of this, cause we be so quick to judge, and especially when it's a guy. When it's a man, I'm gonna tell y'all this, cause this is what I do on my platform. Hold on, before my bad. Talk to me. It's not judging a nigga if you got document that he's. I'm finna talk to you. I'm finna talk to you. I'm gonna address all of that. This is what I talk about on my platform, bro. We've been so conditioned to hate men, specifically black men. We don't even think about very simple truths, bro. America has literally murdered people, specifically men, in our capital punishment system with all of the correct documents, with all of the correct evidence, with all of the correct information, only to find out that these people were absolutely innocent later. So I ain't trying to let nobody off the hook. I'm very careful when I'm talking about certain things to say because I seen this, I heard this makes it factually true. Even though people overuse the word allegedly, when we talk about certain sensitive conversations, I'm a fan of overusing the word allegedly. Because I don't give a damn if nobody bought no paperwork on stage. They done killed niggas in electric chairs and death chambers saying that they had way more than paperwork just to find out these folks.
That's a fact.
That's true. Let me finish. Go ahead. But I get what you're saying, but I'm still remembering that this is WWE, right? And I'm still remembering even these battle rappers always be like, yo, bro, I got niggas with me right now at the event that ain't even about rapping. And I believe, bro, they tell that street niggas is everywhere. So while you saying, okay, this is a battle rap thing in the blogger, he just talking about it because it was said, and it's niggas that are literally running. It's a story right now in, I want to say Detroit or whatever. Go to my page. I'll send y'all the link. For 6 people, men and women, got murdered because my man in jail right now. This is the alleged thing about it. Men and women got murdered, 6 of them, because the lady was planning to go to trial and snitch. So while this shit just be battle rap for us, we gotta I know I'm being like super Malcolm X in here. But it's all respect. For real, bro. Like certain stuff, we gotta even the battle rappers, when they rap about it, they gotta be like, nah, this a fake angle. When you Arsenal bus driver, let's run that into the ground. You snitched on people, nah, nigga, there's people that we still literally ain't found because they, you know what I mean, guys, come on, but certain stuff we just gotta. I like when you said I'm gonna keep it in context, and I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna keep saying allegedly, but when we say like this happened because did that really happen? Because we seen it looked like that, and we can say that, and it's my opinion on it, but I can't come out of my mouth and say this factually happened. I can say, bro, it's what it looked like.
Yeah, that's why I leave it alone.
Perception is reality. No, they say that. No, let me finish. I'll let you finish. What I mean by that is if I believe something, up until the moment when my mind gets changed, I believe that and it's true. Right? So it doesn't matter with the mass of people. Everybody are individuals. So as you feel truth is true to you. Like, that's it, that's all, right? You was born alone, you gonna die alone, so you only can really gauge it off you. So have you ever thought something was true, and as you thought it was true, simultaneously thought it was untrue? Probably not. But no, I be wrong all the time. No, not simultaneously. Like it will be a moment that you now got a reason to think it's not true. You have a reason to think it's not true. I got you. Okay, cool. So now, like the whole black men hate black men. Listen, man, where I'm from, what happens is black men hate weak black men or other black men that cause them, family members, or somebody close to them some type of harm. It is rare that there's just ruthless murders. Right? So if there's a code in the street where the code is stop snitching and you subscribe to it, and by virtue of you subscribing to it, now you put your whole family that live around there in the same subscription, like a motherfucking Netflix account, you're using it on all 6 TV, you are now part of it by virtue of your son deciding that this is what I want for my family. Now, if that same son decide to go snitch, he should already know what's going to happen. Now, we can't sit back initially thinking, yeah, we know snitches get stitches, and set the precedent to cause you not to snitch, but then when you snitch and now your family members start dying, have the same remorse, like, well, damn, man, I have to kill him. Well, my nigga, we told you what the subscription was. If you'd have read the fine print, it would have told you the results will happen like this. Right? So at some point, we still got to be lions and be willing to fight for, like, manhood and respect and shit like that. And when you you see a Giselle running around acting like talking out the side of their neck, making men, you attack that motherfucker because when it come down to wartime, that motherfucker's gonna pick the other side. So all the weak niggas that's falling and folding under the pressure, unfortunately, they were supposed to, because only the strong survive.
That was
I think I wrote that shit, but that shit like
that was
I hear you, because I'm passionate like that too. We just passionately disagree. I don't rock like that, but I feel you though. But see, I don't even. Let me show you what I'm talking about, because you said, I think you think I'm saying something I'm not. I'm not saying when niggas snitch and stuff. It's the codes is the codes, bro. I just posted about this on my page the other day. The codes is the code. We know what this is. If you from there, you from. If you know, you know. I'm not. So I ain't saying when you violate. I'm just saying unless one of the codes is unless I know you violated. Ask niggas who don't walk them yards, bro. Unless I know.
Yeah.
I can feel. I can feel like this in my heart. But one of the codes is unless I know. If I don't know that and I put that in the air, one of the codes is I gotta get dealt with.
Facts.
So how you gonna paperwork?
How you gonna naive? Let me explain your naiveness. Let me explain. Like you already answered the question. You said, listen to me. You said if one of your mans do some shit you don't respect, you walk away from it. Right? That's what you said, right? To me, that is leaving him dead. Let me finish. If you in jail when the nigga is in your car, and then he get kicked out of a car, he is now fool. That's a fact. Killing the nigga regardless. That's a fact. Right? That's a fact. So what do you mean that, oh, you don't see what I'm saying, but now you see what I'm saying? So, no. Get rid of the problem, and you just gonna kick the nigga out the whip, the end result gonna remain the same. No. I'm saying I understand the rules. Listen to me, homie. I understand the rules to that game, but I already told y'all I don't play that game no more. I understand the rules and I respect it, but as an older kid now, I disagree with some of the rules to the game, bro. That's all I'm telling you. You ain't gotta agree with me. No. Because what I'm saying, I actually agree with you at heart, but in practice, that's how it is. Yeah, that's how it is. Like I don't like now. You just answered your own question. Why I'm saying I do agree with you too. But I clearly understand, but I still want you. As I talk to you, I'm talking to everybody that's listening. Also, that's how they use rules, bro. All you saying is I know that it's rules. So if you're not in the game or you got success from the game, I don't want you to think that so I don't want to give a nigga a false sense that you can get in the game and do all this and get out. No. Be careful before you sign a permission slip. Because niggas like me gonna tell you supposed to die. Not because I want you to, but because that's the reality. I'm the UGK of this shit. I'm giving you both sides. Hey, where you from? I'm from Southeast DC, man. Okay, shout out to DC. The reality is, it's way more dudes out there like him than like me. See, I'm the dude that you robbed me, bro. I'm gonna work you, but I'm probably gonna let you go home. He's the dude that you ain't going home to your family no more. And he right. It's way more. But here's the thing. You just got the delayed reaction because if you rob the nigga and then you go back and let him live, what you think he gonna do? No. He already robbed you, my nigga. Bro, what are you talking about? What do you think his mind at now? You robbed the robber? Come on. The problem is you want me to be you. That's not the problem. I'm asking what happens next. Nigga, whatever happens next. Nigga, I'm being so just in your mindset, what happens next? Not like some broad shit. If a nigga rob you and then you go take your money back from him, do you think it escalate or do you think it dies out from there? I've been in this situation before and I've got different outcomes. No doubt. And which one mainly happened with all your research? No, I ain't saying it happened a lot, but I've been in a situation. I mean, one time you can give me that. That's I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. I ain't have no more static with homie, but he still went the street route. You see what I'm saying? Because I was trying to like literally did something. And I was like, yo, bro, we don't work like that. Give me that. We're gonna handle this like this. Go on about your business. You ain't in this type of cat. But I ain't had no more problems with him, but he still went the street route and got caught up in another situation. It was you know. Niggas ain't standing down, I ain't standing down. You see what I'm saying? So you get it. I'm telling you, I get it. But what I'm telling, like you said, we understand we talking to an audience. So I'm agreeing with you telling the audience, bro. It's not, if it's 10 niggas on the block, it's going to be one of the niggas that say, if you rob me, I'm going to spank you and let you go. 9 of them niggas, you ain't going home no more. So you need to be paying attention to them 9 niggas, not me. Don't gamble with your life.
Don't gamble with your life. So we saying the same thing, but bringing it back to battle rap, I'm gonna show you about the misandry. I'm talking about the male hate. And you might not be a part of this. I'm talking about battle rap as a whole, bro. I always remember when T-Top did the Kanika bar. You remember that?
Yeah.
100%.
What happened?
I mean,
They pressed him.
Everybody was on T-Top head. I ain't finna get into no long drawn out conversation, no details. From this point on, watch how many dead black men bars we hear, and nobody, including some of us on this damn call, are bothered at all. For me, brother, that's internal misandry. We internally hate ourselves and we don't even realize it. It ain't always got to be about murdering my brothers, slapping them, cussing them out or something. It's
Talk
not
stupid.
my brothers, but demonizing them in other ways when I let people off the hook. I always remember how we killed T-Top for that bar, and I ain't saying we shouldn't have, but damn it, if we shouldn't be dissing dead women or dead black women, why the hell are we okay with dissing dead black men? And I ain't talking about I'm forgetting everybody's name today, man. And I say rest in peace to him. I ain't talking about Tech 9. I'm just talking about dead people in and out of battle rap. We diss dead black men all the time, but one Kanika boy and we out the window. Nah, don't rock like that. Sure. Everybody, but that's not me, bro. If we ain't dissing dead people, I'm dissing my brothers either.
Now, I fully understand that, but there are rightful deaths, and there's something that you could do to a man that, will cause him to want to kill you. In his mind, he did it righteously. So if you die for something that you shouldn't have done, then at that point, you don't feel sorry for you. So if a nigga raped 3 women and then he died, is it supposed to be like,
no, I'm just asking you what Paul Walker bars then. What Paul Walker do? What's up with the Paul Walker bars?
Right.
No, he ain't do nothing. I mean, he
No,
hold on. He crashed.
Paul Walker ain't black. I don't give a damn.
But I
can think of bars with dead black. I can think of bars with dead black. No, but you specifically said, I'm on my Malcolm X shit. You specifically said black women. Why ain't we upset about black men? And then you brought up a white man. You understand what I'm saying? The reason I brought up a black nigga, I can think of black man. Come on, this battle rap. That's why I told you don't even take no road.
It's taking you too long to get to the punch. We got time. Think about it.
Y'all gotta let him talk. Let him talk.
But I don't want to overtalk you. Go ahead. I don't want to overtalk you. We've been having a good conversation. Go ahead. It ain't even about overtalking. I'm just saying, if you say something, I'm going to go off of what you said. So,
But nah, that was off the point, though. He was saying, he just threw out killing. People killing. Like, it's a different thing from women to men.
Listen, I understand that.
Right? So that's what I'm saying. You got him off topic, though, Milwaukee.
He's saying the premises, he set the table.
Of course we understand what Milwaukee's talking about, but I'm saying you got him off what he's trying to say. You know,
Let me interject because homie said, I just went off of what you said. So until if that's the logic, bro, I can think of that. That's why I told y'all, don't even pay my attention to no more of a voice. I might just be a nigga out here talking to y'all. I might be a fake Malcolm X. Watch battle rap from this point on and listen to all the dead black bars and dead men bars, whether they be black or not, and tell me if I'm black. But this conversation, I don't even gotta do that to understand what you say. Exactly. So in this conversation, you said, I went on what you said. One second, Kimbo.
Everybody can't do it.
At the end of the day, it's not even I set the premise with the Paul Walker situation because I brought up Paul Walker. No, hold on 1 second. I'm saying when I brought up the fact that you brought up Paul Walker and he ain't even black, that was only to say that separating the black woman and man is an issue. Saying, we got a problem when somebody saying something about black women, and then we don't got a problem with somebody saying something about black men. Black women and men, we together no matter what. So anything that affects a black woman affects a black man. So it's important. So we need to be on both sides as far as if somebody got a problem. I don't have a problem with them saying nothing about Kanika because the shit that happened in that whole situation was like, nah, we don't touch on that. So if a motherfucker like, okay, Emmett Till, we ain't got no problem with saying the Emmett Till bar. You understand what I'm saying? See, I'm trying to get back to you because we just, I don't want to have no rabbit hole conversation.
Nah, this is me right here. I think you want to get to me, but go ahead. You can get to him too, though.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Y'all know y'all been rocking for a minute, ain't it?
100%.
Okay, so I mean, y'all gotta forgive me, homie. I don't know voices, right? I got a big mouth.
So that's why I just let you know. I try to put you on game. You probably still can't detect.
Yeah, y'all gotta let him get his thoughts off, man.
For sure, respect too, man. But one of y'all can't say I just went off of what you said. I didn't bring up the white guy. For sure, whoever said it, I didn't bring up the white guy until homie say, you ain't talk. What about the deaths that ain't violent or nigga didn't deserve to die? So Paul Walker was just the first one that came to my mind because battle rap. Because somebody else just said we know these things happen. Let me bring it more circular because this ain't no battle rap thing for me. We talking battle rap, but this is what I do on my platform. We can't say SHIT about Lizzo or none of these chicks since we want to do the black. But we ain't we on 50 Cent head? When we on Nelly head last week? I wasn't. I don't watch no, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, why is it cool if you go on my platform right now? That's what I'm asking. Why is it cool to body shame? These are y'all logics, not y'all on this platform. But I'm saying the popular culture. These are y'all logics. We can't do this stuff. We can't body shame, especially women, and specifically black women. Lizzo, for instance, and I can think of some other names. But every goddamn time y'all want to tell a joke about another one of my brothers, it's cool. And we join in on it. Nigga, y'all might be okay with that. I'm not. And we ain't joking about people, we ain't talking about people. So there ain't no might be over here. You know what I'm saying? This is the person who said, going off of what you said. I'm not okay with degrading black people, period. Women or men. Not degrading, but I do understand. So like a lot of the stories that battle rappers talk about, and even some of the disrespect and shit, is understood from experience. It's an art form, so you know it's hard to gauge what a motherfucker can and can't say. Now, of course, I got my own. Oh, I wouldn't say that and shit like that. Oh, I don't respect that. But what I choose to do, because you can only control yourself. I choose to promote what I do want to see and have the conversations that I do want to see. Do I like the Lizzo shit? How she be dressing and acting? Hell no. But I don't get out here and say, oh, fuck Lizzo. That's my form of unity. I close my mouth when I want to shit on somebody unless it's a proper conversation. Like you, bro. You'll be the cat. So now give us what we need in spite, because we need you and we need me and everybody else. But you got somebody that we should talk about instead of Lizzo. Who is it? Because I agree with you, but who is it? What do you mean talk about instead of Lizzo? I hope I ain't put words in your mouth, but I like the logic. I was just talking about this too. Talking about supporting a female artist who doing shit the right way, rap. Yeah, instead of talking about the negative, we'll say, hey man, we got that dude with the big mouth calling himself T-Man. He point out the negative stuff. I'm gonna show y'all who we should be talking about. You like we were saying earlier in the conversation with Surf. Surf talking about we don't talk about the positive, while he not talking about the positive himself. So you one of the dudes that actually talk about the positive. So I'm gonna say, hey man, Lizzo tripping, but you gonna say, nah, shit. We talk about all of it over here. You know what I'm saying? It's all about on the channel. This big homie on the channel. Yeah. For right now, for sure. You know what I'm saying? There's some shit in the works. You know what I'm saying? My man is going down southeast. You heard? But outside of that though. You know what I'm saying? Everything get talked about, and we all got different perspectives. We alike in a lot of ways, but very different in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? This is a rarity, bro. This is a rarity. When it comes to consciousness, it's gonna be in the building. You know what I'm saying? It's in the building, even if I'm not in the building. But our negativity normally come in the form of critiquing your bars, not your real life. So the whole channel is about reviewing battles and bars and shit like that. But we only get into these kind of conversations, once in a blue moon. But it's definitely intense, but it's needed as well, because you got to have both sides. You dig? I don't know. It's not that often. We only go out play in the mud, maybe once a month type shit. You know what I mean? But for the most part, it's real. It's just real. You know what I'm saying? So it's not even negative nor positive. It's just real. You know what I mean?
Once I get back, once I start really stepping back.
I'm for a minute, bro. I think y'all boys positive. I'm gonna keep it real. I think y'all positive, bro. Because even the way y'all critique, like I'm sharp edge. I'm the knife that ain't even got no sharp edge. My edge is rough as hell.
It's only gonna be one sharp over here, man. Hold it down.
No. I said sharp, not sharp. I'm saying, bro. I'm not. Yeah. But I'm saying y'all got. It ain't sharp.
There y'all go again. Can y'all please? Why y'all keep doing that for? We on live, y'all. Can we please just let him get his thoughts off and stop doing that to him, please? Until we. No. I'm talking to Milwaukee and Sharp. I'm talking about my dude, my man. I'm asking him to let you talk.
Not sharp, bro. Y'all boys sharp. Y'all boys sharp. I've been watching this, like, I don't be, I've been watching Cubs for a minute, man. But even the way y'all critique, bro, is positive, bro. Like, anybody who got a problem with the way y'all critique, they just super sensitive and they don't want to deal with the truth, bro. I'm just keeping it real. I've been watching Cubs for a minute.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate
You
that.
know what I'm saying? It's on point, for sure.
Yeah, salute to you. Salute to you for sure.
That's a fact. What's your page name again, bro? You said you be having videos and shit. I'm everywhere, man. This is my YouTube. Thoughts Men Are Supposed to Think, but I'm everywhere, bro. Thoughts Men Are Supposed to Think. Black Man's Haven. I'm everywhere, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just building too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm everywhere. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Type in TMAST, TMASTT. Thoughts Men, and you can type whatever. I'm everywhere, man. I'm rocking with y'all. I ain't even really come on here. I appreciate that, but I ain't really come on here to promote. I came here to rock with y'all, bro, because y'all boys talking right.
Nah, keep rocking with us. Keep rocking with us.
Positive shit. Why would we not want to promote some positive black shit? For sure.
Now, Terrence could pull up if he wants.
Take a look at it. The only motherfuckers doing they just do, the only motherfuckers doing they just doing due diligence to the culture is Black Compass and Champion.
I knew it.
You never hear back, like, you will never see a blog that
I knew it.
title talks about
Champion and Black Compass.
Never bad, and they uplifting. Yo, battle champion of the year.
Yo, you swimming? I can't hear you.
Sir, you going in and out, sir.
Pause. You swimming?
That's because all y'all was trying to give y'all hearing for a year.
Hold on, sir. Hold on.
Huh?
Yo, you going in and out, sir? Go ahead. What you was saying, sir?
My fault. Yeah, it's only two.
Right. See what I'm saying? As soon as he say his name, you see the fans. Black Compromise. That's what I'm saying. He gonna name the people that the fans don't even rock. I mean, we rock with them, but we know they under the URL. We talking about regular media. They do that everywhere.
I ain't never listened to no Space in my life. This is the first one I clicked on yesterday. I heard Surf is this the same one. He said ain't no real media except Jay Black, and then he called himself, and then he said, and he dissed them boys while they was on the joint with him, bro. I ain't crazy.
That was a good catch. That was a good.
This Jim's too. Jim's on there right now.
Jim's on that too. He just.
For real? Yeah, this might be the one. I didn't get a chance to watch it. Somebody in the comments say, how you watch Spaces all day?
I always say watch, man. I mean to say listen to. You know them boys down. Like we doing right now. I always say watch. I be meaning to say listen to. My bad.
Oh. No, I listen to Spaces all day. I mean, we don't. On live, yeah. When we can get a couple dollars off of viewers too. Why not? But you think I'm doing that when nah, I got a life. But when I'm live, yeah. Why not? Oh, that was you in the comments.
That was who?
No, you said that was you in the comments. Who said that?
Nah, I ain't said nothing in the comments, man. I'm on here listening to y'all. I'm still trying to figure out when the voice is talking and when it's the live playing.
No, I'm trying to freaking play the voice. I'm trying to get the live back up. I mean, the space is back up now. Jim's gonna end up agreeing with Surf. Right.
If I need to get over here, I get on, bro. I'm rocking with y'all in the background. I'm creating content, listening to y'all, bro.
My boy, you are definitely not bothering us. Oh, that was the problem. I had it muted. I was trying to figure out what was going on, y'all. I think it was muted.
Yeah, nigga, Surf, quickly go back to URL type media. Black Compass and come on, man. That's generic shit, man. Robotic responses, man. You know what I
mean? Yeah.
Surf a control freak, bro. Surf a crazy arguing about the fact that Black Compass don't blast battle rappers. They definitely do. I didn't heard that, man. Stop it.
What? Oh, my goodness, Milwaukee. Right. What?
Somebody just talked to Twerk Soul. Who was it? Cola or something? He was talking to Surf. I mean, not Surf, Twerk Soul, man, about the choker shit.
Been sitting back the last 2 days. I'm just
why you say that? Hold on. What make you say that?
Because what it is I'm looking at these blogs in our most accredited bloggers for battle rap don't cover battle rap. Go look up at how many media blogs covered Tay Rock versus Danny after Tay Rock versus Danny. Not to say, oh, Tay Rock got his ass killed and all. I'm talking about as far as like battle rap being a sport, like covering the sport.
I
the
can
game.
answer that. All of them. Why did he say? Why did he say stuff like that?
Stop that Tay-Rock all the time. That shit funny.
Why would he say that? Every one of them. Like now he know. Now there's bloggers out there that we don't know. I guess. Like what?
breaking it down.
What is going on here? Why would he say a big battle like that? Tay Rock and Danny. Everybody covered that. Are you kidding me?
Bar for bar, why this person would.
Why this one? Who this one? What he did? Like these bloggers are not
like
giving
what's
their
they battle rap? What's they battle rap IQ?
What's
Like,
our
a lot of
bloggers battle rap? These bloggers are not giving. They're not
Who
giving
that, Big T?
their opinion on battles. No more.
That's Big T right there.
I'm watching blog. They trying to be funny. They trying to make jokes on. I hated his pants, but blah 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 blah. Like, bro, what about the battle?
Yeah, what about the battle? What does pants?
Yeah, I don't know that.
Like if a chick today was to wake up and just make a.
What about my subscribers?
I don't even know what blogger he talking about though.
What is he? You talk about what about my fans that want to see my personality?
Talk heavy, man. Talk heavy.
Like, come on, bro.
Oh yeah, he's saying you don't supposed to have that. You don't supposed to have that, Sharp. No way.
Right, I only supposed to appeal to you as a fan.
Right,
My
right,
actual
right.
fans. Like,
Only what Surf wants, Sharp. Only what he want. If that's the case, he should write it. A book or a pamphlet and hand it out. If that's the case.
I got a question. Man, why do we be listening to Surf? Don't even make any sense. Why do we listening to you about blogging on battle rap? It doesn't make sense. That's the main. None of the shit that you saying even makes sense. You keep contradicting yourself. Why would bloggers be listening to you on what the fuck they should be doing? You're not doing none of the shit that you saying that they should be doing. None of the shit he's saying makes sense. Now you want to stop Midnight Madness off of Spaces. Yeah, because you keep putting your fucking foot in your mouth. Hold up. I want to talk about that too. I got two. One, what do y'all think is Surf problem? Like for real. What's your personal opinion about what Surf problem is?
You can go to the generic control freak. That'd be one.
He a narcissist and
narcissist. Yeah.
He's a narcissist.
He his biggest problem. He his own biggest problem.
His own way, man. In his own way. That's not going. The crazy part about it, like he's still going to be successful in life, but he's stopping himself from being super successful.
That's how I feel too. That's how I feel too. And he might even get more successful than he is now. But at some point, I think this shit all gonna come crashing down. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying?
The tabloids, like if you get too big, the tabloids is gonna tell you.
Somebody gonna come out and when you get too big, your past, man, your past, even if it might be occurring at this point, and motherfuckers is gonna stop fucking with him.
And even I don't know personal shit. This on some shit that he said, and these spaces could come back and haunt him. You know what I mean? You never know, man.
The shit that he said and did, the shit you never know how motherfuckers. Because now, it's funny. We was talking about it the other day, the Tooth with that No J2 shit, right? You know what I'm saying? The shit hilarious, but to me, and we know we don't necessarily accept this or that, you know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta even be said. But the reason to me why a lot of people fucking with J2 is because at least he come out and say who he is or what he is. If you sit up here acting like you a super thug and really behind closed doors, this is who you is and what you is, you know what I'm saying? I believe that it's a lot of people that'll stop supporting Surf. It's a circular conversation, bro. Like, so, and he gonna see what he gonna do. Surf gonna win. He gonna get the mainstream audience, but like homie said, if Surf don't grow up, bro, he's gonna be his own ceiling. And I can listen, but Surf ceiling right now is higher than mine. As far as we look at material success, that's not got nothing to do with who we look at ourselves as man as. But I'm saying how the world gauge it, he'll look at me like, nigga, who is you? But bro, you can just be a nigga that think you can be a lot more than you are if you get out your own way. That's all I am. See what I'm saying, bro? You gonna be your own ceiling. And he the type of dude that surround himself with people who ain't gonna be able to tell him that. He ain't gonna listen. That's why he keep rock on them, bro. He keep them tight. Come on, bro. You ain't.
Yes, man.
Surf that's solid that you know. Pull
yes,
man.
And tell him what he won't let you. That's what I was saying. He won't let you stay around him if you like that.
Who do we know that be around Surf that we know gonna talk to him whether you want to hear it or not? Name one name. Adi Boom? No, man. See, live over, stream over. I'm just saying, man. You know, he used to kick it with Honey Boom hard. I don't know if they fuck around no more.
but he asked.
True, he admitted
But
to
he,
chilling with Ali Bone. That's a fact. And guess
I
what? He said
can't
it in his
stop them,
faces.
y'all. They
He
gonna be
flossed the boss.
they
Was
gonna
like,
be
nigga, I've
there.
been to your house. He was like, yeah, they dropped Ali Boom off. What? Hold
That's
up.
tough.
Rewind. You
Surf
said
had to do
what?
some questionable things at Beasley's Funhouse for that money. That's tough. Don't say that. That's not nice.
Oh, shit.
And it's all good if you tell us about it. It only become a thing when a nigga look in the closet and say, like, what the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Hold up. So, sidebar, let's keep it real. Keep it real. You ain't got no what the fuck is that stuff in your closet. Keep it real. Man, everybody got let me context it here, boy. We ain't talking about messing with no kids and we ain't talking about that. So, but other than that, you ain't got no what the fuck is that stuff in your closet. Yeah, but not no shit that I'm hiding from niggas.
Right.
Yeah, for sure. If you find it, nigga, you should have been looking for me.
My man asked, he said, keep it real. Y'all got some stuff that was if they did, they won't gonna tell us.
If you find it, that's on you. I ain't hiding it, but I ain't
Man, they ain't gonna tell you if they did. It's my but I'm saying.
If you found out I did it, I'll deny it.
Right.
Okay.
You
can tell me
so
anything.
You take a picture with all of them fat girls you snuck off with. You ain't never snuck off with no fat girl. I have no problem. Listen, let me tell you this right now. If I lay down with a woman, if I lay down with any woman, I'm comfortable being in her public with her.
Nigga, I was a teenager at some point in life. You know what I'm talking about?
Wow. But my other question. Y'all really think Midnight Madness can survive without the spaces, bro? Because I don't. I think so.
No way.
Well, now that you see, this is the funny part. It was created in the spaces, but now it's under URL control. So now they gave it legs of its own. It don't need the spaces.
I don't mean
No. It becomes just an event, and niggas gonna watch an event. You know what I mean? You gonna watch the event.
But I'm
But Midnight Madness was gonna be.
But the excitement will be gone. But the excitement always gone.
no, I think he asking like the whole idea of Midnight Madness.
Everybody clap, take their pictures, and that's gone.
That's real.
But I'm trying to say like the whole idea of just because URL got it now, that's the whole idea is gone.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But they denying that URL got it. It's not 100%. It's not 100% that URL got it. So Midnight Madness is still what it is.
Nah, the reason that they got it is because
We don't know
every fire battle going to the app is already proven. So they got it, right?
But they still dropping it on YouTube, though.
Yeah, I mean, it is, but they go to the app first. So they just let you know that URL got it. If it's a fire battle, it's definitely going to the app first.
I don't care who YouTube come out.
URL got it, but that ain't really necessarily a problem. It only become a problem.
They own YouTube.
The only problem with that, it's not a problem as a fan that you put it on the app. The only problem is that you told me it was going to YouTube.
That's a fact. That's
the only problem. That's it.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, listen. What's more exciting? And if you can't take out recency bias, what's more exciting? App drops or YouTube drops?
YouTube drops, of course.
YouTube is always going to be more exciting.
Sure. But now I gotta be fair because it's definitely exciting, and this is just from a personal standpoint. It's definitely exciting hearing the battle over here.
They dropped
with
2
my man
battles.
the first time, right? It's cool to watch it by myself as I'm in the house chilling and shit, but it's way more exciting if I'm just listening to it with my man that's reviewing it and we talking about the shit as it's happening. So
that's
both of them, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I think YouTube is for the battlers. So him saying that, let me put it on URL's channel, that's what he said he was gonna do. His whole idea is he gonna sell it to the highest bidder. Everybody's saying that the URL's behind it because, I mean, I see the people's points. I see a couple of points out there that make kind of sense, but we still don't know 100%. We don't know. It's still just allegations. So my whole thing is, Go ahead.
Shit, we don't know what they doing at Beasley House.
Facts. That's a fact. We don't. We don't.
Look and see that the battles actually went to the app, and it took 7 days before it came on YouTube. We can use that and gauge it as if this is what they doing now, because we have actual shit proof that we can refer back to. And listen.
No, but that's what he said he was going to do, though. But he already said that was. Surf already said that's was going to happen. Not 3 days, but 7 days. I see what you're saying, but
like, so
that's
the
not
battle
big.
happened on Saturday, right? That means it should have been on YouTube by Tuesday. So, which means if I was in the spaces and I wasn't an app subscriber, in my mind, I'm going to see that the battle on Tuesday on YouTube. But unfortunately, I had to wait 7 more days. So, as that person, you got to feel slighted, right?
The person, like the fans.
It's no biggie. I can turn the app on. I see the battle. I disregard the fact that it didn't go to YouTube because tomatoes. I see the battle. You know what I'm saying? But the nigga that don't got the app, now you messing with their mental.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Cause you said one thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't think that's the main thing. I think the YouTube drop is for the fan. I mean, for the battle rapper. At the end of the day.
But simultaneously for the fan too, because in order for the battle rapper to get those numbers, the fans got to look at the battle.
Yeah, but nobody really cares if the fan care if it's 3 days or 5 days. Like, okay, as long as you get it.
In terms of that, maybe not. See, this is how it changes. If you're an app user, right, and the battle is on the app for 3 to 4 days, you get all your watches you need while it's on the app. So once it get to YouTube, then the numbers look like it's not as exciting no more. But if it would have went straight to YouTube, niggas would have never had to click in the app, and they'd have watched it 3 times on YouTube within that 7-day period, right? So now you get more viewership. So it's like cutting off the legs. The URL app take about 22% of the viewership because it's on there for so long that niggas could rewatch it over and over. By the time they get to YouTube, it's like, man, I got the app. I seen this shit already. I might watch it. But shit, I already watched it. We talked about it already and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he not lying. Cause
Yeah,
even though I went to
potentially more clicks.
He not lying. Yeah, for sure.
There's a chance I might click on it, but then there's definitely a chance I might not.
Well, I clicked on it and just went to the comment section. I already seen the problem.
The legs
Right.
off, man. About 22%. It could be 51, but I'm just going to say 20.
Nah, if you saying, I mean, I see what you're saying, like, if it hurt the battle rapper, potentially it can hurt him a little bit. A couple of his views you taking away. I get that point. And then that's more of the discussion between the battle rapper and Surf. Like, nah, the negotiation. The whole thing, is what I'm saying is, he said he was going to sell the battles, right? Surf. He negotiated, but he said the idea that he wanted. He negotiated, let's just say what he's saying is true. And it makes sense to me, too. All right, he said he was going to negotiate. So he went and negotiated with URL. Instead of the 3-day thing that he thought he was going to come out with, they dropping it 5 or 7 days after they let their own app get as many, you know what I'm saying? They're going to promote it more in the app, which makes sense for a bigger company to do that. To me?
To fairness, if you're feeding the information to the spaces, once you realize and calculated what actually was going to happen, be just as informative as you was when you told us the first shit that you had.
And that's the issue right there.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't think that's what I'm saying. That with the battle rappers, I would agree. But to the fans, a couple of day difference, no one cares about that.
Yeah. And I'm with him on that, because guess what? The battlers are not losing anything, bro. Because the YouTube audience and the app audience.
No, but he right. You might want to say that to the battle rapper, like, okay, this is what we got on the table, just to assure them what's going on. Sure, but the fans, no. I mean,
Yeah, the fan, yeah,
they don't care.
See, listen, this why I'm gonna stand on my argument that this was not no URL thing from the beginning. Smack got an interview on 15 Minutes of Fame, where they asking him about the battles dropping, and then in that interview,
right.
but listen to me what he said. Go watch it, cause you're right. Well, we men, right? Cause I'm feeling y'all out too.
Already watched it.
So walk with me. Smack say, listen, basically the only reason they ain't stepping on them is because they ain't stepping on us. That was not scripted, bro. Smack meant that. He said the only reason he didn't shut Midnight Madness down because it didn't step on URL toes. Why would that even be a consideration in my mind if it was mine from the beginning? I know what you said. But that's not true though. But that's not true though. Because let's say it like this. Let me explain the ways that Midnight Madness would be stepping on their toes if they wasn't in coercion with them. You know what I'm saying? This would be me bringing in new talent, first and foremost, to battle rap. Not working with rappers y'all don't even work with. Yeah. The child don't even know yet. The child don't even know yet. And then they've been over here on my platform. It's battles going on Midnight Madness, like they were just talking, Big Cannon and Shotgun Shug or some shit like that. Which these are smack battles, man. I haven't Big K, I think. Yeah, all of that shit. My whole thing is, you know what I'm saying, if we wasn't working with you, we would be your competition. Now, what he was saying was more for RBE and KOTD and other leagues. Like, y'all niggas better stop trying to do what we doing and we'll let y'all breathe. That was more to say that. That wasn't let me ask you this question. It's like, let me get a service announcement and I can do this at the same time that you asking me about this and clear it all up. I heard his statement, but it was in reference to shit that's not really happening. Like, they is stepping on y'all toes if y'all not in coercion with one another. That interview was what made me think even more that it was something that they put together. And just I'm not saying Surf and what's the name, that they're not smart enough to do this or anything like that, but just looking at all the past moves of the URL, this look like some shit they do.
It looked like to me that Smack, when I looked at that interview, it looked like Smack didn't want to do. He don't want Surf to do that, but since Surf want to do it, he's just gonna let him because that's his people's. That's what it looked like to me. You know what I'm saying? But I did see, but I was shaky because Smack don't usually do drawn out things. So I'm like, him just doing it anyway means he's behind it. Could mean he's behind it. Like, so I can see all different type of ways.
That's not the question anymore. You don't remember in the interview when he said, we want them to do that. We want new energies and we want leagues to do stuff that we not doing.
Yeah. He said that. Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely, he's on. Come on, G. First off, you don't want other leagues. You already said the opposite is in prior interviews. You know what I'm saying?
That was shaky. Yeah, that was shaky.
Successful bill collector, bro. We're not taking that Smack say serious, bro. Let's first and foremost get that Smack about that up there. He'll say anything as long as he gets. Come on, bro. We're not doing that. Smack say anything, bro.
Yeah, Smack. That was kind of crazy.
That particular interview, it didn't come off to me as authentic. It came off to me as he was real. Smack always, unless he, you know what I'm saying, in his humble bag, he always real, aggressive. But he was too smackish in that interview, G. He was on some, this is what it is. And like I said, he said it we want them to do that. We want this in battle rap, as long as y'all not trying to be us. All y'all other niggas trying to be, he wasn't even talking about Midnight Madness. He was talking to other leagues. But that's the thing, though. You just solidified my point, because you're right. He used Midnight Madness and that opportunity to say what was on his chest anyway, and we don't see Smack really saying what's on his chest. Right. He usually give a scripted answer, and that's what I'm saying. What he said was a scripted answer, though. That's my point. All of this shit scripted. I don't think so. It's more scripted. Just like WWE, you would see Vince McMahon and behind the scenes arguing and having this shit all scripted, G. So you think so now I'm in a whole nother conversation. You think the beef, whatever, I don't want to say beef, it's crazy. Whatever tension is between RBE and URL, you think that's scripted? Man, Smack wasn't playing. No, hold on. I'm not saying that's scripted. I'm saying the storyline that's going on in they call it like the arc or whatever in wrestling, they call it the story arc. Whatever's going on in URL right now, the narrative that's being painted, and the
smacking business
whatever fucking operations they in right now, currently, like these are all our projects. One of the projects is Midnight Madness. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee that this shit was set out before it was introduced. Yeah, we can't act like organized. Look at how it is. Look at nigga at their events. And this is something that I just found out last week. And I'm gonna be done after this, Sharp. Nigga, they events, I thought every battle, niggas was putting their bread up. Some battles is, no, we put the bread up, but only the winner get it, which is cool too. But that just sounds to me, knowing Smack and Beasley and them cheap as fuck, even though they got the bread, that sounds to me like they like shit. We can get the same battle, put it on our fucking app, nigga, and have it on the channel, you know what I'm saying? So get the double views or whatever, the double bread, however they seeing it, for half the money.
Yeah, we ain't gotta pay Avocado to record it. We gonna use Anderson Burris. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gotta get no big venue. We gonna let these niggas throw it in the garage. And let's not forget the biggest detail that this shit was all organized.
Sorry, y'all.
Me and Beasley and Surf talked about this shit, man. What? Ask him. Go to his Twitter. Ask him.
I'll pull up in my Discord. We be back. Watch this pulled up. About to have my brunch.
Beginning of this shit, when it first was kicking
Bring up
off,
this
when
life.
they tried to kick
Hopefully
Bird
we'll
and his
finish
team
this
off
out.
because
We
of
probably won't.
the motherfucker, what's her name? The
Leave the
Yoshi G
bloggers
shit.
alone.
And then Bird went on to expose him and said Beasley.
Leave the bloggers alone.
They talked about this shit with Beasley. Now he could be lying, but that is somebody.